Hey folks, this is your host, the one, the only Thrifty Gamer 83 here. Oh, it's been a really busy time, and I am so grateful it's been a really busy time. My son, PJ William, is doing just great, folks. He really is. He was born with Hirschsprungs. They did a pull-through procedure, and, he went from being 5 pounds to now he's at 4 months, and he's close to 14 pounds. And that is just unbelievably great because he is outgrowing his 3 to 6 month clothes, and he is just growing like he should. And, PJ William, I just look at him and I think, you're cunning, kiddo. You are just so cunning. And I love him. And, he's named after my Uncle Pat O'Connell. And he's also named after my older brother, William D Koniak. And my wife and I were out during an estate sale, and I just decided to take a look around. And I found a book full of PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games. And I just thought, well, I'll take a shot at buying it. And at the estate sale, I know the guy, so I figure I'll take a shot at buying it. I don't know what'll happen. He usually just decides the prices on the spot, and he's really fair about them. So my wife and I filled up 2 bags. I really didn't have the time to look through all the games to see what was in the book. I know there was Medal of Honor and a few others. I know I also picked up a secondhand copy of Neverwinter Nights. Heck, they're all secondhand copies. But anyway, Neverwinter Nights Platinum. And, it wasn't until I got home and we started unpacking that I had time to look through the book. And one of the games which just stopped me dead was Tekken 2. Now let me explain why Tekken 2 is so important. Now, you folks know, if you've watched my show and you watched the dedication video that I did to my older brother, you know my older brother passed away. And seeing Tekken 2 just stopped me dead, because Billy and I used to play Tekken 1, Tekken 2, and Tekken 3, and it just stopped me cold. He was always better at fighting games. Me, not so much, but I still like him, Even if I suck at him, I still liked him. He was my older brother. And just seeing Tekken 2 just stopped me so cold in my tracks that I finally looked into the book and saw just a few games that I used to play with him. Medal of Honor for the original PlayStation. And wow, it took me back. It took me back to when my older brother was still alive. We'd play Tekken 2 till about 4 in the morning. I would get there at about 4 at night. And, he would usually have me over for a weekend. 4 at night till 4 in the morning. And I was just so amazed. I thought, there can never be graphics which match up to a PlayStation 1. Yeah. But, I was a teenager back then. So, I was just getting used to it. There was no PlayStation 3 or 4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, or a Switch. But just seeing the PlayStation 1, just seeing Tekken 2 in action. I played it at a demo when there used to be a Sears around around, I'm trying to remember, think Auburn? Yeah, I think it was Auburn, Maine. Yeah, I just looked and I was amazed at the graphics. And I thought, oh man, nothing will ever top this. I thought Tekken 2 just blew me away, even the demo version. So that weekend, I went to my older brother's, and like I said before, Tekken 2, Resident Evil 2, although Resident Evil 2 came out a little bit later, but still, Tekken 2, Resident Evil 2, Tekken 3. We could just play. Like I said before, I would get up at about probably 5 or 6 for school, and I would be up the whole day. But I would take maybe an hour nap and just get right back into gaming. When Billy woke up, he'd have about an hour of sleep. So, yeah, we would just sit there and play Tekken 2. Can we beat this guy? Can we beat that girl? Can we finally beat it tonight? Wow. It was just amazing. And of course, there's also Final Fantasy VII, but that's a topic for another episode. Like I said before, seeing the game in the book just stopped me dead, and it brought me right back to when I was a teenager, and I looked at my son, and wow. PJ William, all those memories came flooding back. That boy, oh, my boy, oh, that is something special. And it just makes me think, someday I'll be playing these games with him, and you know what? He may tell me I'm an old man, or games have gotten better since you were a teenager, Dad, but you know what? I don't care. I'm still going to play those games with him. I may play some new console games, but you know what? I'm a man stuck in the past. I will admit it. I am still a man stuck in the past. I have my PlayStation 2. I have my original Xbox. I have my GameCube. I have my Nintendo 64. I'm an old man stuck in the past. And I like it that way. Alright, folks. Rant, rave, love, hate. Have a good one.